Good afternoon and welcome to, where are we? Hamad International Airport in Doha. So it has been a while since, or has been a couple of weeks since we've streamed, but we're back for the 2023 and straight into the big boys. So we're flying the 747-8 from Doha up to Kuwait. It should only be a quick flight. We're only going to get to flight level 310, so it's barely even getting close to the ceiling of the 747. But it should be pretty fun. Anyway, sorry, I'm a bit rusty. It's been 2 weeks since I streamed. I did have to cancel one due to crash desktop issues. On that note, Microsoft did release a patch for Xbox and crash to desktop issues seem to have been corrected. Thank God. They were quite dishonest on the issues, I think, and I had some heated exchanges with them via their Zendesk and got called argumentative. But that's all in the past. The sim seems to be fixed, and I'm happy again. Sort of happy. My streaming computer is doing something really weird. It is freezing up. That isn't good. It does appear to be fine. I know it's fine there, but it's a bit laggy, but give me 2 secs just to fix this up. Okay, right. I think I'm back now. Let's get into the flight deck and get things underway. So as always, I have already done the programming off the FMC. Because it's easier to do it in these entertainment level aircraft than make you sit through 5 minutes of boring stuff. We will be taking off from runway 34 right to the north, and it's pretty much just straight out. We will sort of deviate off to the right just a little bit as well, but it's a straight out departure pretty much. Okay, and also new for 2023, the green screen, which you can't see because that's the idea of the friggin' green screen, is working. So I am now in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen along with the Yoke cam. So you get to see my beautiful face. Right, let's get things underway. So I've already called for clearance and we're pretty much ready to start things up and go. So let's, standby power should have already been on auto, whoops. Batteries are on, let's get the APU started up. So we should be able to hear it outside. Yes, we can. Excellent. Now just a trick with this is the 747-8 that comes with the sim. I've got custom liveries which you can purchase through the in Sim Marketplace. To make sure the APU starts, I don't know if they've fixed this glitch yet, but you have to have fuel in every single tank, even if it's just 10% or whatever, but the APU will not start unless you have a droplet of fuel in every single tank. Okay, so APU has started up. Let's get the beacon. I want both beacons, not just the lower. Logo's already on. We can get our pushback started. There we go, you should be able to hear the pushback truck. Awesome. Parking brake can come off while we're waiting for that. And we will, it's such a lengthy process to get these engines started that we might as well just kick them off now. So get engine number 4 underway. It just takes so long to start this up. Is it going up? Is it moving? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I'm just looking in there. So as it hits 1.0, we can, which it has, we can fire that one up. We haven't even begun our pushback yet. We've got engine number 4 starting already. Oh, there we go. So it's a long pushback. I'm going to push back all the way to this taxi line here, not this one here, because it's just less turns. Otherwise we have to turn and go in. And also, this static aircraft is by Latin VFR. It's kind of cool. Bit of a pain though, because if you don't know where they're placed and you spawn in that stand, then you've got to either move your aircraft or respawn. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Okay, engine number 4 is up, so I'll get engine number 3 rolling, and get the bleed on for 4. It's for ages to go until we can turn the aircraft. Oh, we'll probably get almost all 4 engines on before we even turn. Also, update on the Turtlebeach, I have disabled all 10 of the Quadrant buttons because they're still giving me grief. The lovely people at Turtlebeach have been in touch with me about it. Very apologetic, but everything else works otherwise fine. So what I've done is I've got a keyboard attached. Idiot. So I am using the keyboard. I've bound keyboard buttons. I mean, they're already bound, but I've rebound my own so I can use those in place of the Quadrant buttons. Okay, we're just about ready to start turning tail to the right. In fact, how close are we? We're almost there. It's a little bit longer. A little bit more. About there. Okay, engine number 2 coming up. Also, this interior is, I forget who makes it, but it's a pack I've downloaded, and it takes away the brown from the 747, but for some reason it puts the brown into the 787. So if I want to fly the 787, I have to uninstall it, which I always forget to do, especially for a live stream, which I will be live streaming it coming up too this month. Oh, I might have pushed back. I might have turned a little bit too late. Oh, I'll keep it going until we're straight. Oh well. Start engine number 1 while we're here, and I better stop there. Parking brake on. Engine number, where are you? Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Oh, I didn't turn the bleed on for engine 3. Oops. Just doing this all in the wrong order. Start engine number 1. That's the last of the engines started. Beautiful. That does work. Cool. Just wait for that to come up and we're just about ready to go. Oh, do you know what I didn't do that I almost always forget? Turn on the AI radio comms because I don't want to have to deal with it. Cool, that is engine number 1. So we are all up and running for engines. Bleed on. We can turn the APU off. Do you know I didn't turn off the external power? Oops. APU can come off and the gens can stay on. Are we revving? Oh, I had my reversers on. Wow. I'm just going to double check that we've got... Oh no. Oh no. I've got the wrong control profile. That's embarrassing. It should be not Airbus, not even close. I have to cycle all through all of these. This is quite hilarious. Twin, no quad Boeing, no quad 747, that's the one we want. Jeez, that was almost a disaster. So we should have all 4, yes. Wow. The things that you're supposed to check before you start this live stream. Okay, let's get flaps to 10. And we will arm the speed brake. I did do that before, but then I disarmed it. But we are pretty much ready to go. Sorry, I'm erratically moving buttons around. Do I need taxi light? No, we don't need taxi light, but we do need nav lights. Strobes can come on later. I'm just going to double check the overhead. Have I got everything? All the fuel pumps are on. All the engine bleeds are on. Strobes remain off. Everything else is on. Everything else is on by default anyway. This is, like I said, entertainment level. Okay, we're pretty much good to go. So parking brake can come off, and let's get out to a runway. Now I hate taxiing this fat queen. It does not like turning at all. Looks like someone is got poor John and an A320 Neo out on the runway. So with the patch that came through yesterday, which I was so very excited about, 21.59 gigabytes of a patch update. It was quite hefty, and that was also after, so not yesterday but the day before, or 2 days before, I uninstalled everything from the Xbox, the game, the updates, the extras, just everything. 350 gigs worth of stuff was uninstalled and reinstalled. It took frickin' ages. Trying to get this crash to desktop crap from happening, trying to keep it from happening. Didn't fix it. I was pretty pissed. And then, yeah, yesterday the update came out, which I was excited about, but then also dubious of it working. Loaded up the sim, and everything works nice and smooth. I was actually quite surprised. I've even reinstalled all the add-on airports that I've got. That's where the issue mainly was. You'd spawn into an add-on airport and you would immediately crash back to the Xbox homepage. So unbelievably frustrating. Or flying a flight, and as you're coming in on approach, not into a add-on airport, by the way, just any airport, and it would just freeze and then crash. And you could have done a 1, 2, 3 hour flight, and then it just crashes to desktop. It is just so disheartening. And to think that a video game would make you feel like that that's how bad it is. But it looks like they've fixed it for now, and we'll see if it remains fixed. I bloody hope it does. I'm kind of hoping that they're getting all these fixes in place for the WASM launch with the next sim update, which is February or March, I think. And of course, New Zealand is being released this year, which is quite exciting for me because that is the homeland. That is where I'm originally from. I live in Australia, but am from New Zealand. And also next month we do have ATR coming, which is also quite exciting, and hopefully WASM is sorted and we can get that on Xbox on launch day. And hopefully someone, if the studio hasn't, who is releasing the ATR, has some liveries already prepared and ready to go, I will buy them. I don't care if they're $50, I will buy them. I just want the Air New Zealand livery, and we'll do some ATR streams in New Zealand, because why not? And it's quite exciting for me, coming from New Zealand. The ATR is, Air New Zealand has 29 of them, ATR 72-600s, and I think they're the third or fourth largest, they have the third or fourth largest fleet of them in the world, and they're very common in the skies and the airports in New Zealand, so I'm very much looking forward to that. This is a long taxi, by the way. It's a 4,000 metre long runway, and we're pretty much taxiing down 3/4 the length of it. That A320 is a ghost. We might be taking off right through them. Oh no, oh, they were there for a second and then gone. I've turned off live traffic because I think I mentioned this in my last stream. I turned off live traffic because I did not realise it was actual live traffic, as in it was reading data from like flight radar or something like that, and emulating actual live traffic into the games, which was kind of annoying. Lots of go-arounds, lots of aircraft just randomly taxiing through you. kind of a pain. I mean, the fact that they didn't have gamer tags is probably the giveaway, but I just had no idea. I was naive to that. Cool, we're almost ready to turn and line up. Just slow this pig down because she doesn't like turning at all. I find that if I give it a little bit of juice on the outer side, it will actually turn. This thing almost stops if you just turn it without adjusting the power, which is kind of a pain. I'm going to bring her right angle to the runway, like that. I'm just going to stop here, put the parking brake on. Should have clearance already. Yeah, we do. Did it give us a QNH? Oh, if I scroll, I might be able to see it. 3006, which I haven't actually put in, and that is what my Metar is showing. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe I had put it in. Okay, well, it's in now. We'll get some landing lights on as well. I better get the strobe on also. Go. Auto thrust armed. Oh, and we also need our brakes set to RTO. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Flaps, we're just going to double check. Flaps are set. Yes, they are. Speed brake is armed. Landing lights, nav strobe, beacon, cool. Seatbelts are on as well. We are a freighter, so the only passengers we would have are the other pilots, if there are any. It's only an hour-long flight, so we shouldn't. But I did turn the seatbelt sign on just for the sheer fun of it. But let's get out. Let's get this Queen in the air. Now I had a look up, I didn't know that Qatar actually had 747 freighters, and they do, they've got 2 of them. A7 BGB is actually a real registration, which is also kind of cool. Alrighty. I'm just going to change my view to, oh that's, why did I find that? There we go. Okay, let's go to 50% and then we'll go Togo. Remember, there's a crosswind coming from the front right-hand side of the aircraft. Go Togo. Stay aligned. Thank you. Oh, geez, that wind is really, it's going to tip me. Awesome, positive rate gear can come up. Where is it? G. Oh, positive rate, alright. I was space shuttling that bitch. Oh, don't drop. Okay, go flaps to 5. Autopilot set. Did we deviate much? We didn't really. That was pretty good. Oh, didn't notice that. It's ruins. They're actually in the game. Oh, they're not ruins. It's reclaimed land, idiot. My god. Oh, there's ruins down there. Yeah, no. Reclaimed land with apartments on it. Of course, we're in the Persian Gulf. Why wouldn't that be there? Oh, we can go flaps. We'll just leave flaps at 1. ATC, what are you telling me? Anything? Keep speed not above 230. Okay, well we can do that because where's my speed there? Come on. Because we didn't quite get above 240. I forget this game gives you speed restrictions quite late, which is a little bit annoying. We can disarm that spoiler as well. Bit of weather in front of us, but we should, we're going to fly through it, but we will climb. We'll probably get over it, I think, actually. Put that range back. Yeah, we will. We should climb and be above that before we get to it. But above 10,000, so landing lights can come off. I did turn the strobe on, didn't I? Yes, I did. I almost always forget that in the Boeing. In the Airbus, it's auto. Oh, we can lose that. No, we'll keep that flat. Say to climb to 190, yeah it did. So we'll keep it at 230 knots until we get to 190, then we'll open her up. So as you can see, this thing is super easy to get off the ground. Landing it is a little bit different. Of course, if you have seen my videos and my streams, you'll know landing is not really a strong point of mine. Oh, speaking of which, too, if you have watched the pre-recorded series that I've started, first one was a redemption flight, which I did from Heathrow to Gibraltar, and then the most recent one was the A310's debut on the channel from Frankfurt to Heathrow. The views of those have exceeded expectations, have both getting close to hitting triple figures, which I'm quite grateful for. I mean, I've got a very low subscriber count because I'm such a new channel, but I just didn't expect that that level of response. So thank you very much for watching those. I do appreciate it. And I can see from the numbers too that like people are actually watching for at least 10-15 minutes, which is again exceeded expectations. Above 180, so we can go, if I go to the right view, we can go QNH to standard. And also we should have our next altitude 3, straight up to cruise. So we'll go speed to unrestricted. Wait until we get a bit of speed up and we'll lose that flap. You can see that weather is starting to dissipate. In fact, we are getting above it. It's all right in there. You can see that right across there. Oh, so flaps up. Get set up for the, not climbing. Oh, it's because we're speeding up. There we go. This thing is an amazing climber. I think it is in real life too. I think the actual 747 is an unbelievable machine. Apparently fastest current subsonic airliner on the planet, from what I can see. It beats out the A380 by 30 or 40 knots. 30 or 40 kilometers an hour. 30 or 40 knots, Jesus. Also, sorry, the flight deck's quite dark. There's no lights. There's no overhead lights that work. The dome light does nothing. These displays are turned, their brightness is turned right up. I don't know if it's because I'm using this custom interior, or sorry, not custom, this add-on third-party interior, or if it is just this aircraft. But with the announcement of that Asobo made late last year that they are upgrading existing aircraft, I'm hoping the 747 gets the treatment too. I know the 787 is, the Cessna CJ4 and Longitude are getting the treatment first. In fact, they're already in beta. And then the 787, hopefully they do the 747. What would be really nice is if they had SimBrief integration into all their aircraft. So we don't have to use the stupid, well, it's not stupid, it's all we've got. The built-in flight planning, I just hate it. I'd rather use SimBrief. That's why in the chat, that's why the flight plan that I put in is so ridiculously long, because I don't know which ones are airways and which ones are just the waypoints, because it doesn't really sort of say. So I just put the whole lot in. Whereas when I stream the A310, it'll just be the actual flight plan via airways, not with all the waypoints, which makes more sense. Wow, we could have actually, our altitude could have been higher than 310. Oh, the seatbelts are still on. Turn them off. Actually, I'm just going to leave them off. I'm not going to, oh no, I'll put them on for landing. I'll pretend that there's some other crew sitting in the back. And by the back, I mean through there, which you can't open that door. It's a shame that that little cabin's not, hasn't been realised in the sim. Check ATC, it's not telling us anymore, it's not telling us to go higher, is it? It's not, no, we're at the right altitude. Excellent. This is a pretty quick flight though, 45 minutes tops remaining until we're in Kuwait. How good is that livery though? I love it. I think they did a really, really good job. The thing I love about it the most is the fact that it is the 8F with the shortened hump. There's a few other studios who've got liveries out, and they've just basically decaled over the 8 Intercontinental, and it's got the elongated hump. It looks, for a freighter, it doesn't look right. In fact, I don't think there are any Dash 8 Intercontinentals that have been converted to freighters yet. I doubt there would be any. Did we just hit an air pocket and jump up in the air, did we? We did too. We got rough. What's the wind doing? That's not what I wanted. Oh wow, 76 knot headwind, which will become a crosswind when we turn very soon. Cool. Let's have a quick look at the current weather in Kuwait. Oh, it's just updated right this very second too. So it is 17 degrees and clear, no cloud. There was cloud when I checked earlier, but we are coming in on runway 33 right, so that's the correct one. 12 knots. So it's not bad. It's, I'd rather have 0 knots in the 747, but we will see how we do. Weird being able to see myself. I sort of look over and I can see myself on the screen. Just going to check up. Oh yeah, it's that one there. So the next live stream as well, coming up this Sunday morning my time, whatever time your time, I don't know. It is 2100 UTC on the, what the heck is the date? Come on. Calendar, on the 7th. So 2100 UTC on the 7th this will be. And it is going to be, we're going from Hajijojima which is a small island in southern Japan, up to Kushiro in the Jetstar Japan A321neo with an Australian registration, because that's all I've got. That's the only livery I've got for it. But Jetstar Japan do fly the A321neo. They've got 3 of them in their fleet. I think one of them currently is parked. They only started getting them in about 2020, I think it was. I'm assuming it's a delayed order because of the pandemic, but we will be flying that in the next stream. It's about an hour and 20-minute long flight too, so it's a bit longer than I usually do on stream. Also, both airports are bespoke airports that come in the simulator too. I think they come with World Update Japan, and so it just makes it a little bit more realistic. Except the jet bridges don't work at one of them, which is kind of annoying. I find that very frustrating. And of course I have I was filming another A310 pre-recorded video called Cross the Ditch, flying from the Gold Coast to Auckland, and both those are add-on airports as well. They're not the stock standard concrete ones. I was filming it today, and then a massive big storm came over, and it's quite loud on my roof and ruined all the audio, so I stopped the recording, kept doing the flight though because it was kind of cool. So it's leaving in mid-afternoon in the Gold Coast and then arriving early evening in Auckland, so you get the lights of Auckland as you come in, the lights of the airport, etc, etc. And so it was going to be quite cool, and then the storm today ruined it. So I'll be back filming that tomorrow, and that will come out on the channel sometime over the weekend. It's like a 3-hour long flight, but the video shouldn't be any longer than 45 minutes, I should imagine. About the same length as the Lufthansa one. But anyway, I am going to take 5 minutes. Where are we at? We're 240 nautical miles away, so only another 80 miles until we start our descent. So this is going to be a very, very quick flight. But I'll be back in 5 minutes, and we should be getting pretty close to descent by then. I'll see you in a sec.
different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the was all I had. See, one day I'm gonna reach out, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn. Gotta be patient for a while. Someday we look at stars in distant sky. When I'm on the other side. Take me back to the love that we once knew, when the walls were closing in like they are now. 'Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach out, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn. Gotta be patient for a while. Someday we look at stars in the same sky. When I'm on the other side.
Cool, and I'm back, of course. Shit, I just pressed a button. What did I press? I don't know. I just pressed C, whatever that does. Not sure. Actually, I'm just going to double check. I just pressed C on my keyboard. I'm not sure what it does.
To show the world that you can see a life that's full of.
Let's just do it manually then. Nothing's wrong up there. Cool. I don't know if the C on the keyboard does anything. We'll see. Ha! Pun not intended. I'm kind of hoping these clouds disappear the further we go, because according to Meta, as of 10 minutes ago in Kuwait, there's no cloud. And I really don't want cloud. We'll see. It's not the most exciting flight, I'm really sorry. What would make it more exciting is if people actually spawned in and flew the routes as well. That'd be kind of good. But we will start making a descent very soon. Once we hit what are we at? 310. So once we hit about 150, we'll slow down, and then at about 130 miles away, we will start to descend down into Kuwait. So what are we now? We're about 180, 190 miles away. And I think it's straight in approach just about. Let's have a look on VFR. Oh, no, that's right, there's a bit of a dog leg. It will do a weird turny thing. It always does. It'll cut, I think it'll cut that corner a little bit. Sometimes it deviates and just veers off to the left, which is just so annoying. And it's like a right angle from the flight plan as well, which is unusual. I think it's a glitch in the sim, but we'll maybe that update that came out yesterday will prevent that. Maybe. I have no faith in Microsoft, especially after being called argumentative via email. Fuck you, Microsoft. Dicks. Anyway. Let's just hope they get the WASM sorted so we can fly some decent planes on the Xbox version. Also, my control cam, I think the lens is dirty. It's very cloudy. Oh well. Too late now. Also, I'm not going to start slowing down at 160 away. That's probably too far. We might, we'll see. Once we change the display to 160 mile radius, I'll play it by ear, which is dangerous on this plane. Now this flight here I did, where are you? 9 practice flights, which is hilarious because I crashed 3 of them. On landing, I should say. I should add on landing. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Probably not really ready to be streaming the 747. I mean, I did my last stream with the 747. The Qantas flight was not bad, apart from the quad doing weird things and retracting the landing gear just as we're above the pretty much above the numbers, and well, not quite. We weren't quite on the threshold, and messed up what actually probably could have been a decent landing, but I haven't been able to replicate that since. The decent landing, I mean, not the gear retraction. Okay, let's, I'm just babbling, let's have a look. Where are we at? A little bit more, so I'll wait until everything has come into view and it's just above halfway between the 120 and the 160 mark. So I said before, it'd be more fun if people did spawn in and fly alongside. That would be cool. That's what the whole idea of these streams are about. I'd always put the flight route into the live chat when the stream starts. Now streams start 15 minutes before advertised time because I like to do my 15-minute countdown before the start time, and so we're starting on time every time. Apart from tonight where we were actually 90 seconds late. It's because I forgot to press go live. But the flight route will always be in the chat. You can just either put those into your FMC, or you can use the in-sim flight planner just by using that plan if you want to fly the same way, or if you want to go VFR the whole way, sure, do it. I can't imagine flying a plane at high altitude by hand, but and I could be in anything from, I think the smallest aircraft I have Flight on stream so far is the A319, and the biggest is this one, the 747. Not going to do any piston or turboprop planes until the ATR comes. I might do the Longitude once. I haven't got the beta version because it was acting like a piece of crap, and I uninstalled it before I reinstalled the whole sim when I had CTD issues. So I haven't reinstalled the beta, so I haven't got the updated avionics, avionics settings. But once that all comes out of beta, I'll have another go. I couldn't get the damn thing to follow a flight plan. It just wanted to keep going straight ahead. So I gave up on that, but I'll probably get the Longitude onto stream in the future. Of course, the ATR coming out, I did mention that. The PMDG 737, I'm dying to get that on Xbox once WASM comes out. The A330, I think the A330-900's coming. There's an A380 coming from, I think there's a fly-by-wire doing that. So that'll be, I don't know, that might be kind of cool. 757 is coming from PMDG, I think. And they are also doing a 777-, well, I think they're saying 777X at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 777-9, because of course that will be the most popular variant in real life. But that's not coming out until the real one comes out, which is sometime between 2024 and 3150 if Boeing keep going the way they're going. Latest issues with the 777-9 engine issues, which I know is not Boeing. That's actually, is it G? I want to say General Electric. I think it's General Electric who are making their initial engines. I don't know if Rolls-Royce are having anything to do with their own variants. Anyway, we are going to slow this bird down now to 260. So I've got to do that, and I've got to hit hold and then speed. Wrong hold. That hold and then speed. I want, there we go, pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, we'll get our speed down a bit, and then we will start descending very soon. In fact, we're going to start descending now, because I'll take it down slow. So I probably do need to request that, because I am using this stupid ATC. So we'll go down to 250. Do that at 1500 feet per minute. It's pretty much the maximum you can descend this bird at without overspeeding. Well, not overspeeding, but without the speed creeping up. So 260 at 1500 feet vertical speed down is ideal for descent. My glasses are fogging the heck up. Oh, that's better. It's been stormy where I live, so it's really humid. I've got the aircon on, but it's really humid at the moment. I can see that cloud in front of us we will... Awesome, it disappears right there. Nice. Kuwait's up here-ish. Yeah, it's pretty much dead ahead. It's up there somewhere. Speed get down? Are we still at... oh yeah, we're getting there. Actually, when they do update these these aircraft, hopefully they do the 747, like I said before. Hopefully they do the sound, because it's just shit. It's just... doesn't sound great at all. There is a, you can buy a sound pack made by Avgeek 3D, who famously made the perfect 737 MAX 8. I'm joking and being sarcastic, by the way. It's not the best. I like it, but it's not the best. But they've got freighters, but like I said before, they haven't shortened the hump. They've used the intercontinental hump, and it just doesn't look great. It is something aesthetic, but you know, it has to look right. Also, speaking of Avgeek 3D, so I have been flying the 737 MAX 8 again. It seems to be working fine without any updates somehow. I did reach out to Avgeek 3D and they didn't come back to me at all. I emailed them twice, they didn't reply. Oh well, so I had another go and it's actually going all right. So I will be streaming that this month as well, or next month. Have a look. My schedule, 15th, on the 15th, no, 14th of January, I'll be streaming that. It'll be an evening flight from Baltimore to Charlotte Douglas. So that'll be Southwest, of course. Does any other airline fly 737 in America? I'm kidding, of course. I know that, yes, they do. Okay, so we want to be at 20... What was that? Something just clicked. Was that me? Oh, it's my throttles. We want to be at flight level 200 by 80 miles, so let's get down to that. In fact, let's get it down by 8,000 feet. Let's go down to 17,000. Reason why I'm requesting altitude change as well is because the AI ATC in this game is clearly not set up for wide bodies, and it will try and descend you the same distance from your destination as it would an A320, which is just not going to work. So A320, they use the rule of 3, as in if you're at 20,000 feet, you want to be 60 miles away. Sorry, if you're 60 miles away, you want to be no more than 20,000 feet. In the wide bodies, such as the 747, the 777, etc., the 787, etc., you want to use rule of 4. So if you're at 20,000 feet, you want to be 80 miles away. So I'm getting that the wrong way. If you're 80 miles away, you want to be no more than 20,000 feet. Because they just take a little bit more to... You can't throw them down onto the ground like you can the little A320s or 737s. And the ATC in this game doesn't seem to take into account for that. I tried it. If you head straight to destination and rely on the ATC, it'll descend you way too late and you'll overshoot your airport, or you'll have to do, you have to sit in a holding pattern while you're descending, which is kind of a pain. I should actually just turn the ATC off and do flight following, but okay, I'm losing the glasses. I can see without them. I'm just fogging up. That's better. It's going to make up a whole story of what we're actually transporting from Doha to Kuwait, but it just couldn't be bothered. Cardboard cutouts from the World Cup or something, I don't know. So desolate out here, isn't it? It's like tattooing with a lake. Well, it's not a lake, it's actual sea, but it's, you know what I mean. Tattooing with a seaside. Awesome, our descent rate is pretty much on mark. On point. Oh, is it? Is it? Where's my button? Oh, it is. Yeah, far out. I thought that was 2.8 for a second there. Whew. I hate this massive big strut that they've got here too. It's, I mean, I know I understand it's necessary to have such large support columns in a 747, but it's just really annoying from this view. These little tiny instrument panels. Oh, below 20,000, probably should put the seatbelt sign on for the 1 or 3 people who are sitting in the back. Pointlessly, don't need backup crew for this flight whatsoever. It's just me and first officer invisible. And no Yoke. His Yoke's invisible too, so is mine. QNH for Kuwait 3006. I'm going to put that in now. What was it in Doha? Where's my... There's, oh, it's already there. It's just exactly the same. I knew that. What do we want to go down to next? Oh, it wants us to be at 3,000. Oh, it's probably no lower than 3,000 at Kunru, actually, not down to 3,000. So 3,000, it's a 2,500, sorry, approach starts at 2,500 feet. What I don't have is the heading that we need. I need the approach chart. So not organised whatsoever. Oh, hang on, is that it there? No, that's Auckland from a previous flight. Where are we going? We're going OK, BK, approach, charts. What runway are we coming in on? Three right. I knew that. Where are you? I need the ILS. There we go. 15 left. 15 left. Right. 3. Of course, it's the one right at the very bottom. ILS 110.5. Did I have that even in there? 110.5. Yes, I do. Awesome. And go around procedure is climb straight ahead to D4.0 K, then turn right. Okay, so 3,000. Oh, 332 is our heading. So let's put that in. Let's, whoops, go to the right view. Let's just start going down to 3,000 from here. It probably actually will be telling me that anyway, I imagine. No, it's not. I'm going to ask it to go down to 10,000, but we're actually going to sneakily go down to 3. That's 0. We don't want to do that. Do that 1,500 feet to begin with, and then when we get a little bit lower, we'll start tapering that off. We don't need to be descending 1,500 feet per minute at 70 odd miles away. Oops, it's not throw it off course. surprised ATC hasn't started talking to me yet. It hasn't. It's just let me down my own thing. So once I get down to 10,000, I'll start reducing our vertical speed. And then we'll start getting some flaps out around 40 miles away. Speed is starting to creep up. It's getting up to 270. It'll slow off. It's not though, we're speeding up. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Probably because of our altitude. Let's slow down our descent a little bit. ATC still not talking to me. There we go, now it's slowing down, slowly but steadily. Might actually start reducing our speed down to 240 now. We'll get our get the first notch of slats out soon. Oh, there we go. There goes the speed. Cool. In fact, we can get that first notch out now. Cool. Should take some of the speed out. Yeah, it is. Cool. And we should be dropping down a little bit. Yeah, cool. Awesome. See if ATC is talking to us yet. Oh, it's now asking us to go to 3000. I am a psychic. To give us a QNH 3008. Asking me to expedite. Bugger off. Mind your own flight. Might as well keep the speed going down. We'll go to 0, 0 because it takes ages for it to slow down. Oh, landing lights should be on as well. And we might as well arm the speed brake also. We'll just slow descent down a little bit too, because we are coming down too quick, I think. Let's go flaps to 5. Are they moving? Oh, yes. Make sure we go flaps to, oh, it's picked up, oh, that's cool, perfect. Go flaps to 10. Not very exciting watching flaps go to 10 degrees, is it? Won't put them down to 20 just yet. We'll just sit here at 200 for a little while. It's probably asking us to get down to 2,500, is it? No, just telling me to expedite. So this is where it does that weird tippy thing, which I'm going to actually just put the heading hold on. And we'll just stay on this path for a little bit. I want to make the most out of the distance. I don't want to do a direct turn, even though that's probably what they do in real operations anyway. Okay, we'll go flaps to 20. They should come out a little bit more. Be a little bit more exciting. Oh, that was just thrilling. Did they even move? Oh, because they didn't move. Oh, dick. That's a bit more exciting-ish. Is it telling me to expedite yet? Still? No, it's saying down to 2500, which I knew it would. Which we have to go hold and release. Yeah, cool. So 2,500 feet is where we'll capture the glide slope. And we're tracking in quite nicely. Okay, I can turn off that heading now. We can go back onto LNAV, and it should just take us in. Beautiful. Fielded site, there's the airport over there. I think that's meant to be the city of Kuwait. I always thought it was bigger. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just not realised properly in the sim. That's probably actually the likely explanation. Cool, we'll drop speed down to 185, get some more flaps out. We're not far from the glide slope at all. So we can go... No, we can actually stay flaps 20 for a little while. Cool. So when it makes this turn, it's going to do this weird thing where it, where the bottom ILS marker doesn't line up, and then it comes back. It overshoots the turn. Oh, there's the city of Kuwait. There, God, I'm an idiot. It's right there. Far out. Under there. Anyway, there's the overshoot, so it'll go all the way over and then it'll come back. For whatever reason. I don't know why this overshoots the turns, but it always does. See, runway's there. We're not even close to being lined up to it, but we will come back. We will go flaps to 25. And speed down to 160. Speed will be 145 for landing. Oh, which diamond's going to make it first? Let's drop some altitude just a little bit. Oh, we actually really need to do that. Turn the locator on, so it should lock us in. And we'll hit approach now as well. Okay, awesome. Now all we've got to do is land without crashing. Ha! So let's get some gear down for that, otherwise it will be a crash. I could watch the gear of a 747 go up and down all day, which is weird, I know. We'll get our speed to start to come down for final flaps as well. Brakes need to be set to 1 actually. Oh. And gear to full. Okay, we'll do some double checks. We'll let the bird take itself down to about 500, but speed brakes are set. That all looks good. Landing lights are on. That all looks good. Auto brakes are set. Gear is down. Before landing checklist complete. Very nervous about this. In fact, I am taking control because it just about nosedived us into the ground. Oh Jesus. This is what it did to me yesterday. Do not land before the numbers. Oh my God, we're 100 feet above the ground. Holy shit. Lose auto throttle as well. Can we save it? I think I just did. Oh no, we're way off to the side. That was hard. Probably just lost a wing. that was terrible. How close are we to the end of the runway? Oh, we barely... Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm going to keep going because... wow. Okay, lesson here, kids, is don't use ILS all the way down to 500 feet in the 747 in Microsoft Flight Simulator because it will screw you, like it just did to me. And also, I'm crap at landing. Anyway, landing lights can come off. So can the strobe and the nav lights. Let's just get off this runway. Oh, it didn't even set my go-around altitude. Let's not do 35 knots on the taxiway. So we're just going to go to the freight terminal, which is just up here. You can see the aircraft lined up. And I'm probably going to be fired from Qatar Airways for that horrific landing. I'm not doing a redemption flight for this one. The 747 won't appear on streams for a while, I don't think. But we get a bit APU started up. Everything, it should just be auto. Oh, Jesus, we are moving. What airline is that? Is that Iran Air, is it? Why would it be Iran Air? It's Kuwait. Just going to take that parking bay right there. I probably should check the APU is all on. The APU Blade needs to be on. Oh yeah, the generators are on. Cool. Oh. Thought I was lining up to that. Way off. And now stopped. Come on, get your fat ass around the corner. Awesome, parking brake set. Let's get some engines off so we can get out of this flight deck and scarper from corporate. Beacon coming off, everything else is all, turn logo off. External power can come on, all the bleeds, and the APU. Easy, everything's off. That's so quick. Wow, I'm not happy with that landing. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay or you watch live, be back again on Sunday morning my time, which is Saturday night your time, depending on where you are in the world. And but the next flight we will be flying. What will we be flying? We'll be flying. That's right, the A321neo, which we shouldn't have any problems landing like we just did the 747. We won't destroy the landing gear in the A321neo. But that's coming up this Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on where you are. Just check the schedule on the channel. And to all my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing and watching. I really do appreciate it. Supporting the channel was just it makes me quite happy. Hoping to grow the channel a little bit more as the year progresses. But anyway, I'm going to hang my head in shame and get out of here after that landing, and I'll see you again next time.